When you visit Great Smoky Mountains National Park, you're in a special place where native plants and animals are protected and preserved. This is one of the primary missions of the National Park Service. The elk that were once native to this area were eliminated by the mid-1800s, but in 2001 the park began an experimental reintroduction program to return this native and majestic animal to a place it once called home. Cataloochee Valley is the hub for elk activity, especially during September and early October, when male elk are competing for females in the courtship ritual known as the rut. This is an excellent time to witness a variety of elk behavior as bulls attempt to assert their dominance. The valley echoes with the haunting cries of elk bugling. The deeper and louder calls most often come from the largest bulls, and these bugles can be heard for as much as a mile away. Bugling is a challenge to other bulls and is also used to attract females. Scraping is another activity you might see. Bulls dig at the ground with their hooves and antlers while spraying urine on themselves and the ground they're getting ready to lie down on. Elk have an acute sense of smell, which they can use to identify each other and detect danger. Bulls use their sense of smell to locate cows. You might catch them as they pace around the fields, head thrown back with their upper lips curled, using a special scent organ to seek out the females. Every year, bulls start from scratch growing a new set of antlers. These antlers are the fastest growing tissue in the world, growing up to an inch a day and eventually weighing up to 50 pounds. They start out as a soft velvet-covered tissue, but by August, the velvety fine hairs rub off to reveal bone-like antlers. Bulls actively rake on trees, shrubs, and whatever they can find to remove their velvet and expose the hardened antlers, which they occasionally may use to spar with competing bulls. Most elk calves are born in June, usually a single calf, and they will stay with their mother for about a year. Coyotes and black bears are potential predators of newborns, but in 2010, park personnel confirmed at least 25 elk calves were born, and all the calves that could be tracked have survived. This suggests that elk mothers are learning how to better protect their calves, and puts the number of elk in Great Smoky Mountains National Park at about 135. When you make your visit to Cataloochee, be prepared to view the elk from a safe distance by bringing binoculars or a zoom lens for your camera. Approaching elk closer than 50 yards is prohibited. Staying near your car is also a good idea when the elk are out. These are massive animals that can weigh up to 800 pounds, and they tend to be more aggressive during the rut. Elk Bugle Corps volunteers keep busy this time of year, directing visitors on how to safely enjoy the elk. To see these spectacular animals is to appreciate how large and magnificent they are, and to be thankful for the efforts that have allowed their return to the Smokies. Books, maps, and helpful trip planning information are available at our website, www.smokiesinformation.org, or at our bookstores at visitor centers throughout the park.